He's Nick. I'm Matt. We're insufficient.
Oh, Matthew.
What's up?
It's Friday.
Yes, it is. Thank
Can I
God.
get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah, TGIF. I miss TGIF, don't you?
Like TGI Fridays?
No. Don't you remember TGIF on, like, with Family Matters, Step by Step? Like, everybody waited for that day.
I did not. I was too.
What?
Did you see something move behind me?
What came in on you?
I don't know. There's no dog.
What came up behind you?
Hey, stranger.
Yeah, how do you feel? Like, how does it feel now? You're usually doing it with people.
How does it feel?
To be
You see that new Charlemagne?
No, I haven't. My dad said it was good.
Do you give a shit about Bob Dylan?
Nope. That much.
We agree on that. I do not.
Listen, I know he's a good songwriter. Whatever.
He was fucking wrong about the hurricane.
Yeah.
Hey, I got an idea. Let's set somebody free that's a fucking piece of shit. Good job, Bob.
He was a murderer, right?
I believe he was. I believe that he was probably responsible. Yes. Look.
Nice job, Bob.
I'm not blaming anybody. It's a great song. Actually, that is a Bob Dylan song I like.
Okay.
Just, yeah, it's good.
Like I said, he's a good songwriter. I'm not a big fan. But that Timothy Charlemagne, man, he's taken off, huh?
Charlemagne or Charlemagne?
I'm going to say Kid Charlemagne.
Yeah.
Right?
I like that. Dude, I would hang out with him.
Sure.
If he wanted to come on the podcast, let's do it.
See, I think you just want to hang with him so you can hang out with the Kardashian. That's all.
No.
Yeah.
I have roads into the Kardashian. You know that. I don't like the Kardashians. I did see a great video.
You have roads into the Kardashian?
Yeah. I'm like 2 degrees away at most.
What? How?
Yeah. I'm not I can't say it on the podcast.
All right.
You know that part of our lives are secret.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Especially when you go up behind people. Hey, stranger.
I'm like,
that's your secret life.
So you've seen the online ads for like, where do you pee in the urinal if somebody's in there and you have to pick the other urinal and there's wrong answers?
No, I haven't, but I think that's disgusting.
So anyway, I always pee right next to somebody else. Just
oh, dude, never. I am always spacing out.
No.
What's even worse is like if you run into like a trough situation.
I'm always facing them to make eye contact, like at Great Woods. And then I found out that's the sink. Awkward.
You're like, have you ever walked in while someone's taking a shit in the urinal?
No. Took a deuce in the urinal.
Yep. Mr. Thick dick to Mr. Urinal Cake. It's the best.
Best movie ever.
Hey, listen, we got a really cool segment today. We're not going to go over any shows today.
We're not going to just yell set list at you.
And listen, I think we've already covered the fact that the Sphere is going downhill. So
Sphere's done.
However, pre-sale tickets.
Oh,
were
dude, are we breaking it?
At 10 today. So
brick.
There that is. However, it
10 yesterday, technically.
No, 10 today. Oh, yeah, 10 yesterday.
It's a live call-in show. No, it's not.
So, but the thing is that even if you get the pre-sales, it doesn't give you better rates. You don't get better deals on the tickets. You just potential better, you can pick out the spot that you want to be in.
Let me tell you something. We blew it in so many different ways.
How?
We didn't do pre-sale.
Like talk about pre-sale tickets?
Yeah. No. We didn't. You and I didn't try to get pre-sale tickets.
Lapboy Yorgi's trying to do it today, and
how's he doing?
Who knows about these things?
Yeah,
he's okay.
The 3-day pass for New Hampshire is sold out.
Is it?
Yeah, that's all you need to know.
Said who?
Said me. I just looked.
Yeah, but they could. The actual sales of the tickets don't go on till Friday. The pre-sale, right? They could show up again.
Ooh, page side.
What do you got?
Whoa!
How much?
Oh my god!
How much?
So Phish does this neat little thing where they force you to give money to their charity, and I'm for that. I'm 100% for that. I'm not making fun of them for that. Paid side in the 109, $500 a seat.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nope.
Is that going to be a hard pass?
It's going to be a hard pass, especially if they come out like playing Pillow Jets.
Nah, I'm excited.
Talk about getting screwed.
Pillow Jets of sound.
Talk about bringing in extra dough. What about a potential? Let's get into this segment.
You know, this segment needs to be sponsored. So anybody out there that owns a company that wants to pay us and then name the segment after them, we will.
Isn't it sponsored by Home Depot?
I thought
it was. Side hustles from Phish. Sponsored by Home Depots. Depots? Where the peeps go.
Okay, well, I'm not sure it's called side hustles because my ideas are big. Okay?
Yeah, I think these are side hustles.
No, I call it Phish sellouts, where they sell out on their fame, cashing in. Phish cashes in. The cash in.
But it doesn't make sense. I mean, I get, but if you're saying side hustles, they are side hustles for...
No, because...
And then within the side hustle, they could be cashing out on their fame.
Look, Uber is a side hustle, okay? If Fishman wants to earn a little extra dough between shows, he's driving people around, but gets the money. For some of the products I'm talking about, I did hear some of yours, and you're right, it is a side hustle. But for the ones I'm talking about, it would be co-manufactured. They would just slap their face on it, and
it's
bingo
the same
bango.
Thing. It's the same thing. Same. Kumse, kumsa.
Anyway, the reason we're doing this is because I feel, and I think Matt feels, but I particularly feel like Phish is underrepresented online. If you go and you look at their biographies,
they don't have much.
And there's like a lot of dead ends on Wikipedia. How does Ghost of the Forest not have an entry?
That's weird.
So, you guys, particularly, we don't say you guys. The band could stand to use a little scrub up,
a little extra
online
something.
Image. And if you guys need CAA representation, call me. I got an in over there too.
Okay.
And you guys should be cashing in on your fame, even though you don't.
But we're going to come up with some potential ideas on how you could cash in on your fame.
You'd be rich than you already are.
Yes. Instead of Fishman being worth 60 million, he could be worth 80.
Easy.
Yeah.
Okay, who's going first? You or me?
You got it because you're chomping at the bit.
No, I'm not chomping at it's champing and I'm not doing it.
Champing?
Okay. This is just an idea that explains to our listening audience out there kind of what it is we're talking about. Okay. Phish cashing in on their celebrity in the easiest way possible. If you look at your screen now, you'll see an example of something called Phish Flakes.
Dude, those guys don't look anything like the band.
Well, I can't draw. First of all. Second of all, they all kind of look like Dennis from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That's pretty funny. But a brand of cereal like, Phish O's is too on the nose. You know what I mean? Like, I think you do a good job selling out the donut dress everywhere Fishman goes.
Sure.
So we had to think outside the box. So Phish Flakes.
Okay. I like that. My turn.
Okay.
We're going to do, we'll do Paige's Waffle House campaign app. An app that geolocates the nearest Waffle House to any Phish show, but only provides directions in funk chords, includes optional jive delay, settings where the route will unexpectedly take 12 minutes longer than necessary.
Why is it Pages?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think, but I feel like if somebody's going to come up with some sort of a tech app, it would be Paige.
Because he's always on that technical?
Yeah.
See, I put Mike in the app category personally, but I like it. I would use this. And you need waffles after a Phish show.
Absolutely.
When you go to Waffle House, how many do you order?
I don't order waffles at Waffle House.
What do you get?
I don't know, like some sort of an egg dish. I brought the fam.
Yeah.
to one
Yeah.
on our way down to South Carolina. Not impressed.
Did they warn you?
Did who warn me?
So I sit there and she's like, ready to order. I'm like, yeah. I said, I'll have the eggs. She goes, the over easy, the whites are runny.
Ugh.
That was disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Blech.
Yeah. No,
No.
I get 3 waffles. I only eat 1. But you need to have more.
You do.
And they're cheap.
And you can smoke a cigarette still while you're in there if you smoke.
Could you?
Yep.
You could at the one I was at.
Yeah, that's how they are.
I don't smoke anymore.
Next one.
Okay. This one I don't have an image for yet. I was working on it and then the alarm went off and we had to record. And by the way, if we don't record every 24 hours, we get zaps in the balls by a taser. A monkey with a taser.
Yeah.
Right in the dick.
Yeah. That's literally how you get yourself going.
That's the only thing that motivates me.
Yeah.
This stage in life is not getting
And you don't even
tased in the
feel it. It's
junk
like it's just
by a
dead.
monkey.
It's just
Yeah,
dead
I
down
just
there.
look down and the monkey's like, hey, buddy, get to work. Okay. It's called Mike's. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's a shop. Mike Gordon is going to sell you microphones, whether it's for podcasting, video making, doing music. Okay?
I love it.
Mike's got mics, and occasionally he's in there.
That's good. I like that one.
All new.
That's got legs.
Yeah.
I got one for Gordon.
Okay.
Gordon's pocket-worn pickle relish. Mike personally carries each jar of artisanal pickle relish in his cargo shorts pocket for 3 full shows before shipping them out. The label reads "Marinated in Groove." Dude, you know that's.
I think of like a Heinz. I think of like a Heinz ketchup packet, but of relish.
Yeah.
And he just puts him in his pocket, keeps him there for like the 3-day run, and then at the end ships him out.
Yeah, something like that. Or he puts it together. Maybe him and Minkin put together something.
I would buy this. I would absolutely buy that. That's something. I feel like it's more of a charity fundraiser thing as opposed to a functional.
No, because he's got production right on stage. He's got dual purpose. He's jamming and marinating the pickle relish.
Jamming.
Yeah, and he's jamming. Ooh, ooh. You see him on the side. He like pulls it out and like.
Depending on orders, sometimes he walks out looking like MC Hammer,
fully bloated.
Nice.
All right.
I don't have anything for Paige.
Okay, I'll do one.
Do you have another one for Paige?
I do.
Okay.
Paige's official Phish slow jam meditation cassette series.
I'm pretty sure that's called Maybe We're the Visitors, but go on.
Side A, Heavy Things, 15 BPMs.
Okay.
Side B, When the Circus Comes to Town, but it's just Paige playing the intro forever.
I would listen to that. Is that it?
That's it. That's for Paige. So we got Paige.
Okay. By the way, if you want
To Destroy My Sweater. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No. If you, there's a group of, let's just use the term loosely, called musicians, not to be confused with magicians.
By the way, that was a fake segment. I found out.
It was?
Yeah, it's not real.
Dude, the woman opposite Bobby nailed it.
Yeah,
it's so uncomfortable.
It was pre-done.
Okay, anyway, it's called Marconi Union. MARCONIUNION. Marconi Union.
Okay.
And it's a group of neuroscientists. This is an actual thing. And they created about a 7-minute song that is the equivalent for panic attacks as taking benzenoid. What are they called?
Benzodiazepine.
There you go. And so literally listening to this music for 3 minutes calms your nervous system, calms your brain. It's called Weightless by Marconi Union. I like your idea for Paige, and I just wanted to take that opportunity to give people that. Now,
like
Trey's not going to like mine. My idea for Trey Sellout.
Okay.
It's called Trey's Rolling Tray. And it's a rolling tray.
I like that.
And it's got a picture of Trey on it. And, let's just say that it's for like drum tobacco.
Okay.
Because you and I...
Drum tobacco?
Do they still make drum tobacco?
Probably.
I hope so.
For pre-rolls.
So I'm walking around a haunted house. Literally, like there's this house. It's on the Wellesley-Natick line, South Natick. It's in a. I think we're past the statute of limitations here of a B&E. So it's like an old house kind of in the middle of a park, right? You
Okay.
know the one. You know the one.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay. So like we're in high school. By the way, I'm a minor, so don't fucking come after me.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
We're
Minor.
walking around there, and the fucking house is creepy as shit. And like I'm having a little bit of a panic attack. No Marconi Union, and I did smoke back then. And so I'm trying to roll a drum cigarette, walking around a haunted house. It did not work well.
No.
It was a bad plan.
Awful experiences.
Bad plan.
It's giving me anxiety. I'll do a tray.
Trey's
one.
rolling tray.
I love that. That's a good one.
What's the name of the brand of rolling papers that's really popular?
Zigzag?
For weed.
I don't know.
Me either.
Mine for trays is Trey's Rescue Squad Orchestra Emergency. Okay. Trey's Rescue Squad Orchestra Emergency Services, a fully functioning 24/7 roadside assistance service where Trey will personally show up and change your flat tire, but only if you agree to listen to his new solo project in full fur.
Okay, so your ideas are way more side hustles because they involve the members of the band at a level in which every single person listening to this podcast would take advantage of. I would pop my own fucking tire if Trey was coming over. It's like, Nick, I got new music and a spare tire.
Yeah, like, dude, say less.
That's my favorite phrase.
I know it is.
Say less. Okay. This is the pinnacle for me.
All right, I love this. I've been waiting all day for this.
I've been talking this up since like last week. Jonathan Fishman. He could sell you so much, but the only thing you need to buy are Jonathan Fish Sticks.
Oh, dude, that's great.
Why is there a bar? Oh, that's my...
Yeah.
What
That looks horrible.
Shut up. Jonathan Fish Sticks.
That looks like Zach Galifianakis.
It was. That's it. For
Jonathan
legal purpose.
Fish Sticks.
Yeah,
I
Jonathan
love that.
Fish Sticks. You go to the store, they're in the freezer section. He's like, hey, I'm from Maine. Here's some fucking fish sticks.
Dude, that's sick.
We
That's
should
a really
do
good
that.
idea. I love that idea. You think he'd let us do that?
No, I think he should do it. And you know, if he wants to shout out the insufficient crew,
Jonathan Fish Sticks. I that's a good one. I think you might need to hold on to that. Though
I'm
you
not
may
gonna
have given.
hold on to it. I'm just gonna send it to. You know what? I'm gonna put it on a T-shirt. I'm
Okay.
gonna wear it to a
I
show.
love that. That's a great idea. But you got to get someone that looks more like fish.
No, and I'm also gonna get my Let Trey Sing T-shirt out.
Mike's NFT collection, non-fungible fishman. Wait, shut up.
Mike's NFFs, non-fungible fishmen.
Hang on.
Dude, I think
a series. Hey, you gotta hear. Wait, a series of pixelated digital portraits of fishermen wearing different muumuus, sold on blockchain. Each NFT comes with a free tour ticket, but only if you can prove you've never clapped during stash.
Okay, first of all, clap the cheeks, stash, and that. You know what? That's how we're going to end the show after this segment. Songs by Phish that you can too.
I don't like
one
that
of them.
one. No,
It's my favorite.
We
It's my
figured out that
favorite
none
segment.
of them are really one of them.
But Mike's NFFs is the greatest thing. Period.
It's a good one. One more.
Okay.
One more. Mike's reverse cameo service. Instead of fans paying Mike to send them personalized messages, Mike sends you unsolicited messages to random people on Venmo describing the spiritual significance of their usernames.
Let me tell you something. That's almost a genius idea. Okay. Reverse cameo, but instead of them sending you a message, you send them a message and pay them to watch it. I'll be like, hey, Paige, check this out. First of all, I'm eating a tuna sandwich. Second of all, I just listened to this solo that you did 17 years ago. I really liked it, but I had a question for you. Have you ever? Oh my God, I would pay so much money to have fucking Paige watch me.
This is our new segment, by the way. It's a new segment.
Oh yeah, every Friday.
The Phish side hustle.
It probably won't be as long. I call it Phish sellouts.
Okay, whatever. We'll figure it out.
Yours are side hustles because yours involves the band. Mine is just them cashing in on celebrity.
Right.
He's Matt, I'm Nick.
One. This is good.
This was Phish sellouts. Insufficient.
Phish Hot Dog Rides, LLC. For $1,994 per ride, fans can be flown around their hometown in a full-size replica of the MSG hot dog from 1994 New Year's Eve show. Must-sign waiver.
That's not a horrible one. Put that on top of the gem truck and I'm there.
Yeah.
Who's driving it?
Fishman. He's got to be driving it.
Mike's a close second. Do you think Trey can still drive a car?
No.
I don't think so.
Only scooters.
I don't think he drives his own car. Paige?
He's the Vespa vigilante.
New York's Vespa vigilantes.
Did you see him on the train the other day?
No. What?
Somebody caught him on the train looking at his phone. He was like,
"Oh yeah, he was on not the train, the subway."
Subway.
Yeah.
That's a train.
Is it?
Of course it is. It's on tracks. This is our new outro. This shit fucking slaps.
It doesn't end either.
That's perfect.
I'm waiting for it to stop.
No, it's perfect. I love it. Pocket relish.
Jonathan Fish Sticks.
With the side of pocket relish.
I gotta come up with some for Paige. You know, he's so elegant.
It does